So, normally your immune system is very good at taking care of pathogens. When a pathogen is detected, your whole innate immune response starts. You get the pathogen engulfed by the macrophages or other phagosome cells, which basically function in order to eat the cell, digest them, and then present the antigens to the rest of the immune system so the whole infection can be taken care of. But there are some pathogens that prevent that. This is the Coxiella bacteria, and it is most well known for causing Q fever. So, like I mentioned before, the normal immune response has the macrophages engulfing the pathogen, basically eating it, digesting it, presenting the antigens. After the macrophage has engulfed a pathogen, it will fuse with something called a lysosome that has a very acidic pH that helps in order to degrade the pathogens and just kind of kill the bacterial cell. However, in the case of Coxiella, it's basically like, no thank you, and doesn't get degraded. Instead of being digested and degraded by the phagosome, it just stays in there. And in fact, that is where it wants to be, because the Coxiella bacteria actually produce within these immune cells. So normally, after the pathogen gets engulfed, it's in the phagosome fuses with the lysosome, and the acidic pH inside the lysosome causes everything to degrade. But these guys are resistant to that acidic pH, so when the phagosome and the lysosome fuse, instead of being degraded, they're just like, sweet, I like it in here, I'm going to make more bacteria. That is a problem, because the entire part of the immune system is the pathogen being degraded and digested, and then the antigens on that pathogen being presented to the rest of the immune system, so the adaptive immune system can trigger and you get the pathogen cleared and you make memory cells in order to not be infected by this pathogen again. However, if the pathogen cannot be degraded, then the antigens can't be expressed or presented, that's the word, and then the rest of the immune response can't really happen, and so you can't really develop memory. Fortunately, these Coxiella infections can be treated relatively easy with antibiotics, but it's just interesting that the main part of the immune response, the digestion and the antigen presentation, can be completely avoided by this specific bacteria just being, no thank you, I don't want to be digested, and I'm going to stay here.